Hi, I'm Gee Charman and welcome back to my series of dinner delights. These are perfect recipes to share with friends and family because they're super simple to make and you won't be spending hours in the kitchen. In this episode, I'm going to show you how to do a lemon and chicken tray bake. So the great thing about this recipe, it's all done in one roasting tray. So I've got 4 skin-on chicken breasts, no bone, and I'm just going to make a really simple marinade. I've got whole grain mustard and then lemon juice. I'm going to squeeze the juice of 2 lemons in, and typically there are hundreds of pips, just get rid of those, but keep these. I'll show you why in a minute. And lemons can be sometimes difficult to squeeze, including limes, which are an absolute nightmare, and you need Mr. Muscle around. If you just give them a roll under your hand, it makes the juice come out a bit simpler and easier. And all the ingredients for this recipe can be found in the description box on screen. So just the juice of 2 lemons go in. And the great thing about lemon juice, when you cook it, it loses that real acidity and it becomes a bit sweeter, but it also needs a bit of a helping hand. So I'm going to add a good dollop of runny honey and then just give that a good mix. So you've got your mustard, your lemon juice and your honey, and then a nice grind of black pepper. If there are a few pips in there, don't worry, you can fish them out in a bit, and then a good pinch of salt. Just have a little taste of this. It will be quite acidic, but don't panic. As I said, it cooks off when it's in the oven. It's delicious. And then that goes straight over your chicken. Now, this is the simple bit. Everything else now just goes in. So your halves of lemon, as they cook, again, they become really sweet. And why waste them? So I'm going to pop those in as well. You won't eat them, but they add a real aroma when you're cooking. And then thyme, a few sprigs of thyme can go in. Just lay them on the top. If you're going to make this for friends and family for an evening, make it up as you go. You can get everything in the tray, but don't put on your dressing. The lemon juice will start to cook the chicken and it'll go that sort of white colour. So leave the dressing out, but you can put everything else in ready to go and have the dressing made up. And then these are little baby shallots, or you can use baby onions. They can go in. And then a few pitted black olives. And this is for spring really, or summer. The colours in it are absolutely beautiful. But if you don't like olives, you can leave them out, or if you prefer green ones, absolutely fine. And then these are sun-blushed tomatoes. They're not like the wrinkly bits of old leather. They're really plump and beautiful. So a few of the tomatoes in, and get some of the oil as well. Oil that you marinate things often goes to waste, but actually in salad dressings and on things like this, it's delicious and adds an extra bit of flavour. So those go in. And now, because this is man food rather than just ladies at lunch food, a few carbohydrates in the form of potatoes. These are baby new potatoes and they can go in raw. They'll cook quite quickly, so those go in too. And then another bit of salt and black pepper, because although there's some in your dressing, your other veggies need it too. And a bit of a sprinkling of salt. And if you want, you can just give everything a bit of a turn over in the marinade and all the juices. And although this is raw and uncooked, I still think it's starting to look beautiful with the red, the black, the little bit of pink from the shallots. Anyway, this goes into the oven for about 40 minutes to cook through. So my chicken's out of the oven and the skin has gone beautifully golden. And in the bottom of the pan, there's this delicious sauce. So it's like a self-saucing dish. And if you like this recipe and want other chicken recipes, why not click on the subscribe button? So I'm going to take a nice bit of chicken breast. If you want, you can serve this with other vegetables. Some green beans might be nice, but to be honest with you, this is enough for me. Just make sure everybody gets a bit of everything, some of the tomatoes, some of the olives, maybe a bit of a sprig of thyme to serve it with. and then some of this wonderful juice from the pan just poured over with all that lemon, mustard and that gorgeous honey. And there you have it. It's such a simple one tray chicken and lemon tray bake, and it's absolutely delicious. And the best thing about it, simple to make, quick to cook, and there's hardly any washing up, just one pan. Love it. So I'm just going to have a bit of a try. Bit of chicken dipped in sauce. You can really taste the lemon, and the mustard seeds have gone slightly crunchy, and the best thing is the chicken is beautifully moist as it's cooked in all those juices. I really hope you can join me for my next episode in my series of dinner delights.